F-I-E-L-D, Dangerfield.
All right there. So it would appear the whole world is talking about Ricky Gervais's appearance at the 2020 Golden Globes, where he stood up there and thought, I'm not going to give a shit, and thought he'd tear it down. As if you don't know already, the Golden Globes is a bullshit, self-aggrandizing, self-congratulatory, backslapping affair for the Hollywood glitterati. It's disgusting. And Ricky Gervais was rude to them. Now, I'm not a fan of Ricky Gervais. I know that's not what you meant to say. But even so, what has done me about this response, the people that liked it and the people that hated it are both talking about it in much the same way. That it was extreme, that it was out there. Here's a little compilation of people that thought it was wild. Go.
So let's comb through some of the highlights of his monologue, because it's brilliant. Brilliant.
This is Ricky Gervais, and this is definitely the last time he'll be hosting the Golden Globes. It's already getting pretty fucking hard to find this video, and there is absolutely nothing I could add that could make it any better.
Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. Thank God. That guy swings. He's out there swinging from the hip, chin up, doesn't give a fuck, telling it like it is. I love it.
Reaming the audience in front of him with absolute abandon and having no shame. And it was genuinely great to watch. Like, I was like, bloody hell, Ricky.
I'm going to tell him that he looks like baby fucking Yoda. Right? That is 100% stand-up comedian. From the top to the bottom, you have to respect this. You have to respect this performance by this man. You can only respect it. You can only respect it.
Wow. See, the problem I've got with Ricky Gervais is I think he's a chancer and an opportunist. You know, he's presenting material, he's doing his act in a context which is easy. In much the same way you have the Overton window in politics, you can imagine much the same kind of window in comedy. And because it's slid right down towards make no ripples, affect no one, dare not be in any way aggressive or offensive, it's very easy to appear to be edgy. It's very easy to shock and upset people. It's very easy to be outside of the accepted window of what comedy is. And so people like Ricky Gervais appear, it's an appearance to be wild, to be out there, to fucking, hold nothing back. Fuck it, he slayed them. And it's just not. It's just middle of the road. I mean, are you telling me you've been out with your mates and haven't heard stuff 100 times worse than that? 100 times more offensive, 100 times more aggressive? Proper real comedy that has a social function, rather than just the appearance of it because of the huge shift in the general population's understanding of what comedy is. You know, you can go right back to Lenny Bruce in the fucking 1950s, nearly a century ago. He was saying far more potentially explosive things than that. Just go and listen to some Lenny Bruce on YouTube. Doug Stanhope in the 90s, just ruthless compared to any of that. I've done stand-up comedy in England for about 10 years. And at a Tuesday night open mic gig, you'll hear more edgy stuff than Ricky Gervais. You know, what upsets me about it is people are buying the bullshit. You know, Ricky Gervais, he up there, he told woke Hollywood, he stuffed it up 'em. Ricky Gervais is an establishment puppet. He's one of them. He's presenting the Golden Globes. Don't buy the bullshit. It's all part of it. It's part of the same thing. He has established the new edge. He has established, whoa, he is out there. He isn't. It's tame. Essentially, it's quite polite. You know, there was nothing said that was actually like, oh shit. Nothing actually tested the limits of its enclosure. Nothing threatened to transgress anything more than what we already expected. It was tame as fuck. You know, let's remember that we have our lives, and this is a performance. And that performance did not in any way represent the actual conversations, the actual jokes, i.e. reflections of our real opinions about these people, what they do, how they appear, the things they say, and how we discuss them and judge them. And it does not have anything to do with that. It's part of exactly the same system. Ricky Gervais at the moment is pretty much acting like an inoculation. You know, when you have a little inoculation, they give you a little jab of tetanus so your body can get hold of it, work with the antibody and then protect the body against a full-blown tetanus, infection. Well, Ricky Gervais is the same. He's a small amount of acknowledged evil, which has the effect of them protecting the entire body against an actual subversion. Don't buy it. Remember to see it in the actual context it's in, rather than the artificial framework in which they provide it to us. It's a scam.
Sweet, 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 sweet.